Alright, let's see here. Good, I am live. Hello, people on the internet. It is I, the amazing gamer, DJMC here. Gotta mention this. If you did not see my recent community post, I found out the co-creator for Spider-Man 2099 passed away this month on last Saturday of this year. So RIP to Peter David. And I figured for this episode I'd be wearing the two Spider-Man 2099 suits as tributes. I'll probably do the same thing for Miles in his game when I get to it, and technically Marvel Spider-Man 2, because this suit does come back and it has color variants. Only the classic original look, and then the other two I will use, but the last one, fuck that. And Miles does have two 2099 suits. He has the Brooklyn one, and then the one from his own spin-off game, so yeah. Anyway, let's get to it.
All units, eyes up for armed Hammerhead hostiles along transport routes.
Armed hostiles? Not for long.
Let's see.
Looks like Hammerhead caught wind of Yuri's plan. Gotta hurry before someone gets shot.
Snipers, hold the convoy!
Gotta take out those stairs. That should get things moving again.
Spider-Man, clear the snipers! Move out!
Snipers all along the convoy route. Time to snipe some snipers. One of Hammerhead's snipers.
Snipers! Halt and wait for...
What is it with guys like Hammerhead always wanting to fight? Probably has something to do with not having a binky when he was a baby.
Ha!
Whoa, whoa! More of those... whatevers!
They're Hammerhead's men! How's it find them? Keep the Sable Tech contained!
Cause I'm Spider-Man, motherfuckers. Not the one you're familiar with. I'm a bit more brutal. Even though I never wore a symbiote suit, not until years later. Actually, let me know in the comments, how old is Miguel as Spider-Man 2099? Let me know in the comments.
Even more, oh, that's it. I'm going with Dig Boys. That's what they're called now.
Let's see. Hey, Red Ranger.
Got him. The police can keep the Sable Tech safe.
All units, situation developing near the mayor's compound.
Let's see.
Something's coming out of the ground. We need backup. Repeat, assistance requested.
So much for all...
So Mr. Cheese made a post saying he's taking a break from YouTube to focus on his mental health, which I understand. Oh. Thank you for telling me that, and I can understand that too. How am I doing? I am doing alright. If you did not see the beginning of this video, I did say I'm going to be wearing the 2099 black suit and white suit as tribute to its creator, Peter David, who sadly passed away this year, last Saturday. Died at the age of 68. May he rest in peace. His legacy will never be forgotten.
Clear. Time to move. Feels like Hammerhead's
So like after I'm done playing with Web of Shadows, I'm heading straight to Edge of Time.
I know she cares about her men. She's got to learn not to shoulder all that responsibility. Says the king of
He
shouldering too much
was,
responsibility.
yes.
Man, don't you guys hate these things? It's gonna take ages to repay. Traffic's gonna be a nightmare.
But if you think about it, playing Spider-Man Edge of Time is the ultimate tribute to him because he was behind the story of that game.
Another... Yeah, no. I'm sure this Sable Tech is gonna serve you really well in prison. Yeah, I can understand sometimes YouTube does take a lot, so it's understandable to take a break once in a while. But the thing is, though, I don't think, like, it should be, like, a long break. Like, for me, I did take a break once for, like, a couple of months just to, like, think, like, to rethink my thoughts and stuff like that. I wasn't struggling anything mentally at all. I just felt like, would it hurt to take a break from making YouTube videos? And then I was more afraid if I don't post anything for a while, then I would probably lose the people who subscribe to my channel. Why should the heroes fight fair? You guys don't. No, they're running with the Sable Tech. I've got to keep this off Yuri's plate. I'll handle it. Ooh. You like this suit? I'll wear it next after I'm done with this mission. You know the funny thing is, I didn't believe this suit was actually black because, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't it not look more blue than black? Because the name of this one makes sense. Plus, I always thought it was weird that this Spider-Man spider logo looks like it has a skull on it. But then, I forgot, during the 90s era, when they were showing off black costumes, they highlight it with blue. But then when we get to the 2010 comics, it is technically a now blue and red suit. And the funny thing is, I had no idea this version of Spider-Man ever existed until I played Shattered Dimensions, actually. Because I didn't get any 2099 comics until later. This is your plan? This? I'm losing him. I know, that's what I thought. Like, is this a future Spider-Man who's a Punisher variant? But nope. One more, better hurry. And actually, Spider-Man 2099 is one of the other Spider-Man variants that has organic web shooters. Wait, actually, hang on a sec. Spider-Man Noir, Spidey 2099. I'm going to assume Ghost Spider.
I'm also going to assume Raimi. Who was the first? This one. Because when this movie came out, Spider-Man, I assume Spider-Man had organic webbing. Yeah, because Peter started out with mechanical web shooters, but then when they adapted the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, they didn't think it would be a good idea to show Peter could make the web shooters, so that's why they went with the organic webbing. Oh, technically Peter's first clone, Kane Parker, could shoot organic webbing too. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm going to assume Mangaverse and Ghost Spider have organic web shooters because this version of Spider-Man is part of a ninja clan, so I'm going to assume they had organic webbing. But every other version of Spider-Man do have web shooters, especially that these are suits Peter has worn in the comics. And what's funny is this game first showed me this suit and this suit because I had no idea they were from the comics. Because I never read any of the comic storylines or issues that these suits appeared in. Oh, that was close.
Curbside service.
Also, I found out that while Miguel is a version of Spider-Man, he doesn't even have the spider sense ability, which is weird.
Yuri, good timing.
Hammerhead was keeping you away and we fell for it. Get back, now!
Yuri! No!
Prep the first responders. Make sure the ER's clear and knows we're bringing in... knows what we're bringing in.
This was all a setup.
Yeah, like, it takes years later, like before Civil War, when they finally give the main universe Spider-Man the ability of organic webbing. But how he gets it from the comics is different. And also kind of weird. Meanwhile, Miguel's origin of him getting his spider powers are completely different from every other version of Spider-Man because Miguel in his DNA is actually 50% spider. He got his DNA spliced.
Distracting me from Hammerhead's real target. Need to get to Yuri. Why did he hit the police precinct? I thought all the Sable tech was out of there. Yuri sounds okay. Physically, at least. I know she's tough, but everyone has a breaking point.
Yeah, you do too, Peter. We see that in Spider-Man 2. I just technically answered that, but yes, at some point he did, but then after the events of Civil War up to One More Day, he doesn't have that ability anymore, but he still remembers having organic web shooters. In other words, he's back to using his mechanical web shooters. God damn.
Oh no.
Hey, YT.
I'm so sorry, Yuri. I should have been here.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He went straight for the cases marked Project Olympus.
Any idea what that is?
No, but he has it now.
And we'll get him.
I know.
Where are you going?
To teach a lesson in fear.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Deep breath.
You can move, or I can arrest you.
Hey, we're all
We need to
friends
work
here.
together.
You need to stay the hell out of my way.
Is that a threat?
This could not.
Oh, YT, the co-creator for Spider-Man 2099, he passed away last Saturday this year. R.I.P.
Possibly end well.
Yeah, so this video is gonna be a little tribute to him, me using the 2099 suits. I just did it for this mission, now we go to the white. No, the 24th of May, last Saturday. Because we're now in Monday. Died at the age of 68.
I need to find Hammerhead before she does. But how? My leads are dead. Maybe set a keyword check on the police band. Hope for some mention of Hammerhead or the Maggia. While I wait, I should hit the streets. See what else Hammerhead's men are up to.
Backup requested for a possible Maggia execution in progress. Please proceed to Spanish Harlem. Over.
No way am I gonna let Hammerhead's goons get away with executing people in the streets.
Not on my watch.
Put the guns away and go home.
Wait, why would you think it'd be May 17th?
Bad Hammerhead thugs. No more firing lines for you.
Today, on Just the Facts, with J. Jonah Jameson, the Maggia are turning the streets of Manhattan into a gang war. Why, you ask? Because nobody listened to me when they had the chance. Just cleaned up the city, returned to our collective senses, and run Spider-Man out of town. Not necessarily in that order, then a psychopathic crime boss wouldn't be wrecking New York in some misguided pursuit of that same goal. Look, Hammerhead's impulse to take us back to a simpler time.
Yep, and then before them we lost Stan Lee, Steve Ditko.
Before any of us had heard of web shooters.
And then before those two, we lost Chadwick Boseman.
Attacking the police, terrifying citizens. The man gives simpler times a bad name. Like this infernal sodium-free beverage I'm being forced by the medical establishment to drink for my health.
I know I would be.
Yoda a bad name.
But he's fine. He's in good health.
Savior, Spider-Man and all this. I need to lay down.
Not only was he the voice for Spider-Man for this universe, but he was also Ben 10, alongside being Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. He did those before Spider-Man. Yeah, I know. But still show the character still exists in the MCU by living on through his son. I will admit that is clever, but still pays respects to the actor in the movie. Well fucking done. Kinda makes me want to buy the movies that had Chadwick in there.
All units advised. We have reports of ongoing property damage. Maggia suspected. Available officers, move on Northville.
Hammerhead thugs, get directly into the sea. A garbage fire is such a great metaphor for your whole situation here, guys. Wait, keyword check has something.
Report to gunfire at the Hammerhead establishment. The bar with no name.
Yeah, I remember watching something saying about when someone asked him about Black Panther 2, he said that he was dead.
Available units, redirect.
Someone hit the bar with no name. I need to hurry. Get there before
Because
the
I
police.
wish that Marvel, like Disney, allows us to buy their shows, because I would just buy season, 1 of What If just to hear Chadwick act in there again.
I'll break your friggin' jaw.
Maggio witness transport. Report came in from
This
Douglas.
is brutal. Okay, got here before the police. Let's see what went down in here. Who did all this? Yuri. I've never seen Yuri lose control like this. Hey, what is that? Spider-Bot! Wow. Can't believe you survived all this, little buddy. Is that a phone? Call from Vinny. Hello?
Gino, the hell you been? Lady Cop just lit up the warehouse on 3rd.
Lady Cop?
Yeah, Watanabe or whatever. She wrecked the joint. I'm dropping my engine at Mercy General, then meeting the main crew to get ready for tonight.
Ready for... what's happening tonight again?
Bro, you hit your head or something? The big show. Boss wants everyone sharp. Get your ass in gear. Meet us at the rally point.
Big show. Hammerhead must have something planned with the Dons. I need to find out what. Best bet is tracking this Vinny guy. Hope I can get to Mercy General in time. When Yuri left the precinct, she said she was going to teach a lesson in fear. But that's not the part that scares me the most. It was the look on her... Mercy General. Okay. Running a trace of all cell phone usage in the last 5 minutes. If my man Vinny's still here, I should be able to track him. I hope.
Let's see.
I'm getting some signals, but I need to get closer to match Vinny's ID. Now, just need to... Nope, not Vinny. Come on, be you, Vinny, be you. Not him. Gotta keep searching. Please be Vinny, please be Vinny. Not his ID. Damn. This one feels right to me. No good. Come on, come on. He has to still be here. I feel like a spy. Come on, come on. Yes, that's him. Bless you, Vinny.
I find it funny it does take us 4 times to get it wrong before we get it right.
According to Vinny, Hammerhead has a show planned for tonight. And I doubt it's on Broadway, or off Broadway, or experimental black box off of Ludlow Broadway. Come on, Vinny, give me something. You're my only hope.
Vinny Kenobi.
Bad move, Vinny. Do you know how valuable that parking spot was? Since Hammerhead kidnapped the other Dons, he's been quiet. My guess is it has something to do with them. I just need to find out what it is and get to Hammerhead before Yuri. Jeez, Vinny. I don't mean to be a backseat driver, but come on. At least pretend you care about traffic laws. This must be where Vinny's meeting the main crew. Should eavesdrop. See if I can get any more details about tonight's big show.
When are we heading to the construction site?
Later. Boss wants mood light.
You do love his drama. All right. Let me know if you see Gino, yeah? Told him to meet me here.
Whatever's happening tonight is going down at a construction site. But which one? Hammerhead controls a half dozen.
What the?
Nap time.
Okay.
I'll take guard duty from here, thank you very much.
Wait. We going to the east side or the west side tonight?
West side, you schmuck. Come on.
Right, sorry. Inner ear problem, you know, gets me turned around.
Construction site on the west side. Narrows it down, but not enough. Gotta keep listening in.
The hell is Gino? He was supposed to handle the concrete. Show starts at 9 p.m. sharp. No time for screw-ups.
I'll check in on the mixers. It'll be ready by 9. Promise.
Show starts at 9. Good to know. But I still need a location.
Bro, it's the site by the A stop on 34th. G-Train don't even run in Manhattan. What's wrong with you?
Give me a break, man. I'm from Jersey. Hey, on 34th. Got it.
Construction site by 34th. That's Hudson Yards. That's it. Hammerhead's planning something for the Dons tonight at Hudson Yards. I should make sure these guys can't show up for the assist later.
Oh, come on!
Okay, that's all of them. Apparently the big show is tonight. Why do I get the feeling it's not gonna have a happy ending? Okay, time for the show. Hope I'm dressed for the occasion. Why can't Hammerhead just be a normal Maggia criminal? You know, quietly running a waste management business, wearing tracksuits, eating lots of meatballs, running the occasional scam. Why does he have to have such grand ambitions? Maybe it's that plate in his head. Hope I'm still ahead of Yuri on this one. If she gets face to face with Hammerhead, she'll probably do something she'll regret. Never thought I'd find myself feeling sympathy for the Maggia. Here I am. What's a spider to do when the lesser of two evils is also kind of evil, you know?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Miles. You okay?
Why do you ask?
Right. We haven't covered Spidey sense yet. Put that on the list for our next lesson.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just that general.
You're at the hospital? Why? What happened? Someone come after you?
No, nothing like that. It's just, I kind of jumped off a bridge.
You what?
I jumped off a bridge in Queens.
Are you okay? I'm coming to get you.
No, I'm totally fine. Well, I broke a toe. Did you know that there's nothing that they can do for that? They just kind of just wish you luck.
Miles, you can't be doing stuff like that.
I know that now.
Especially without web shooters.
You may have powers, but you're not indestructible. Trust me. Your powers... I can't believe I'm about to say this, but they're a responsibility. You have to treat them that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I know you will. And I'll see you this weekend for another lesson, okay?
Okay, thanks, Peter.
Feel better, kiddo.
Yeah, there is somewhat like a
brotherly bond while also being a mentor slash teacher and being somewhat of a father figure for Miles with the relationship between Exomniac Peter and Miles of this Earth. You can just see it throughout this DLC. And more in Miles Morales at the beginning, Rhino mentioned, and a lot more in Spider-Man 2.
All units. Reports that Maggia snipers are targeting members of rival families. Officers needed on scene in Rosevale.
Where's the classic suit next?
The Maggia-Dons.
Look who it is. The Bug. Just in time for the broadcast.
Broadcast?
Whitey, if you want, I can wear the classic suit maybe at the start of the next DLC, if that's alright with you.
Remember when honor and loyalty weren't just words? When the Maggia were feared and respected? Tonight, the good old days are coming back. Help! Help! Wish I could join the festivities. Sit tight. I'll be seeing you all real soon.
No, I'll wear the classic suit. I'll just wear the Last Stand at the start of the... I'll wear the Last Stand one at the start of Silver Lining. That's fine.
Stopped it. For now.
Yeah.
Now to keep them off the controls. Gotta get that guy away from the mixer. No sign of Yuri. Did I really get here first?
Get that mixer back on! You ready for a new New York little bud?
Safe again. For the moment.
I think you mean Spider-Man. Dude, Yuri Watanabe does not know who Spider-Man is. At all. Both in comics and in the game. Whoop. Where did that motherfucker went flying to?
The med mixer's running again. Cement level's still low. Gotta keep it that way.
Hammerhead's stronger than he's ever been! You're dead! Get that concrete flowing!
You guys cool if I call those things dig boys? Oh, I think it's gonna catch on.
Hammerhead's gonna make this thing...
Everyone thinks shields are so cool, but honestly... Oh, no, they are cool. Another dig boy. How many cup holders do you guys have in there?
Hey! What's this call him?
Dig boy?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. You come up with a name for him.
How about just that?
Figures. Oh, no. The mixer shorted out. It can't be turned off. Please hold. Got it. Guess I can add cement proof to my webbing's list of features.
Hey, how about a little help out here?
Everyone hold tight. We're gonna get you out of there.
Dons will be safe with the police. Now for Mr. Tall, Dark, and Flat-Headed.
I'm coming for you, Mafia, son of a bitch.
Nice work, Bug. Kinda spoiled my big night, but we'll roll with it.
Risks of live TV. You like? Project Olympus in action. Finished it up while you were playing with the dials.
So that's what they're wearing in Paris this season. Hate to say it, but brushed gunmetal is not your color.
I'm trying to revitalize the mob over here. That takes long-term leadership. Now, I'm long-term.
Well, your parts are, not you. You're still organic.
Nah. I'm just a guy who knows a thing or two about PR. The city don't take the Maggia seriously no more. Don't respect us. But after they see me break you in half, all that's gonna change. Time to bring back the glory days.
That is one hard head! I bet I can short out his new gear.
God!
Gonna teach you to respect your betters.
I think I'm doing an okay job at that.
Shit.
I've punched a lot of heads. Yours has to be the hardest.
Huh. Ah!
Punching his head is like punching a wall, made of solid steel.
I think I did 182 combo. Holy shit.
So yeah, turning yourself into a crime against nature, maybe not such a good idea after all, huh?
Pal, you weren't listening when I said long-term. Old school Maggia's got patience. Knows how to wait till just the right moment.
Damn! Oh no.
Yuri. What are you... No, Yuri, don't do this!
And I think Hammerhead realized he might have fucked up by taunting her.
Last time we met, you said something about fear. How do you feel now?
Just dandy.
I might as well include the Yuri side mission in Silver Lining, just so when we see her in Spider-Man 2, the setup of it makes sense. Still weird though, they could have at least teased something for her in Miles. I know, right? That was fully revenge right there. Like, God fucking damn. Oh, it gets a lot worse when you see it in Spider-Man 2. Way worse. Alright, so the Star of Silver Line, I'll use the Last Stand suit. I was originally gonna be using it for that mission, but YT wanted me to use classic suit, and I said, why not?
Who says he's dead?
Oh, come on! Sometimes the cops are just fucking stupid.
Boss.
If you think about it, this is basically a Hammerhead trilogy storyline here. Put this back in the last stand. Alright. Season 1's done, Season 2, Season 3, and now the Season 4, and then with Miles will be Season 5, and then for Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be Season 6. Anyway, catch you all on the flip side. Thank you for all of those who tune in. And again, RIP to Peter David, who created one of the best interpretations of Spider-Man that we got from the 90s. His legacy will never be forgotten. And hopefully Marvel does not give Miguel some shitty-ass storylines. Please, for the love of God, don't. That's just being disrespectful to the creator. Like how you're doing with Steve Ditko and Stan Lee's Peter Parker character. You fucking idiots. Anyway, see you on the flip side.